This is your introduction to the Module 9 lab. You would get there through the modules and through the assignments for Module 9 lab, and you'll need to download the instruction file for this lab and put it on your desktop. In this lab, one of the things you're going to be doing is you're going to be using a snipping tool to save your captures from the various tasks that you're going to have to do. You're going to have 5 tasks in here, and one of the first things you want to do in this assignment is to create a Module 9 lab your name folder to save those snips in. And so if I right click on the desktop here and do new folder and type in the Module 9 lab with my name or your name, and then I have a place to save these files. In the first task, you're going to be asked to create a Gantt chart, and this is going to be a plan that you would have, in this case, for a home repair project. And you want to be detailed in this plan, and you don't want to stay with the video is going to show it as task 1, task 2, task 3. I need something a little bit more specific than that, something that you're actually going to be doing in your home repair project. Be creative on this. But once you're finished with that task, then you're going to snip it and put it into your folder. To give you an idea how the snipping tool works, and I have steps, links here that you can go and get instructions for that, but I'm going to come down here and type in the search box and type in snip, start with that, and the snipping tool icon will come up here, and then here it is right here. And when you go to new, you can draw a square around anything that you want to snip, and it'll save it as a snip of exactly what you drew the square around. And you can do a file, save as, and you'll want to save that to the folder you created for the project. In this case here, I'm going to name this task 1, and that's the way you want to name your tasks too, so that I know which ones are your appropriate tasks, and then you're going to save that to your task or to your folder. And then in task 2, in the analysis phase of the system development life cycle, you're going to be using either click charts to create an organizational flow chart, or you can actually create it in the Microsoft Word or Excel for that matter. It might be a template out there for an organizational chart in Excel. So that's what's required in step 2, and you'll be saving that file into the Module 9 lab folder. In task 3, you're going to start a new kind of a project, and you're going to assume that you're going to be creating a computer lab. And you can use your work computer lab or your school computer labs as a template of an idea of what you're going to be required to design in your lab. And you want to be detailed on this. I expect to see a little bit of effort in this area, not just say you want a computer. Let's say, what kind of computers do you want? You need your keyboards, you need various software, so you need to know what software you need for your design. So you would go looking for the devices, technology services, and also if there's an option that might be more expensive or whatever, I want to see something like that. Be creative, but provide me the detail and put those design steps into a document and put it into the folder for the lab. The task 4 is the implementation phase of the life cycle, and you can get more detail about the implementation phase by clicking on the link provided in this step. And then you're going to look at things that documentation, procedures, personal training. You're going to think about those kind of things that you're going to need when you implement your design from task 3. And you're going to put those steps into a document and save that into the lab folder. And the final step is the maintenance phase, something that has to be done over time. You'll need to look at updates for your for your implementation design, and you're going to look at the security aspects you need to consider. You need to look at things that are make it easier for your customer to use your design, and so you need to think about that. And there's a link here that can give you some detail on what it is I expect. But I do want to see some detail in this and effort.